Yeah. Yep, that's right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, set the stage. I got to go out there and get in that suit and set the right one. Key locations ordered to prevent the second collapse. So I'm going to go out and collect this junk. See if there's any missions. Uh, did I? Oh, did I? Yeah, I got the courier thing, so that's right. It was only like 4,000 XP, right? Oh, I got some cert points off of that. That was neat. So what I like about the new Planetside that they're really trying to keep people playing it. So they're giving them like all these value adds, and they're giving them more certs. This is stuff in the old days. Nobody got certs for free. I mean, they never when the game was over, you didn't get 300 or 400 or 500 certs. You got nothing, and there were no. I mean, for people who are playing the game for free, there were no. You got nothing, and if you were a member, you got some percent. You got a multiplier, a monthly multiplier of 50%, and you get $5 of battle cash every month, and you get two more loadouts, and it's there's various sorts of things that you would get membership for, but they don't just like give you like 300. I don't know what it's like for people that don't pay for it. Um, so maybe they don't get the 300 certs at the end of the thing. But the thing is it just seems like I'm getting a heck of a lot more for membership than I ever did before, and and they're and they're giving you all these missions and things you can do, and everybody's involved in that, and so they're really trying to encourage people to stay playing the game. And I guess the idea is that maybe eventually somebody's going to start thinking, I want something, I want this thing, I'll just buy into that, and it's I throw lots of money at this game, so it's crystal stocking, harvest Elysium crystals. So this is one of the forming this. Okay, I have to do that for sure. Transport pilot, pilot a galaxy of Valkyrie over a distance with the least. Earn a transport kill assist. Well, I probably could do that. I don't know if it'll get done. And I got three more things, and I didn't even bother to look to see what you got on each of these. That's good. This is, you get 25 certs of that. 75 for this. I don't like this mining Elysium because it always bugs you until you go over and actually get do the mining thing. So you kind of have to make that a priority early in the game or later in the game. So maybe I could leave that one open and come back to it later if I feel like I spawn us under. That's an easy one. Bounty Hunter is an easy one. And operational flexibility. I'm never going to do the medic stuff. It just doesn't. I just never find myself playing medic. That's getting me 50. This gives you 75. Surveying the land. Well, I would just get this anyhow as a result of doing what I do as a light assault. I probably will just do that because I can do it. And, that will make it easy. So I get a certain amount of certs doing that. And, so So it's mentioning all this stuff that failed for me. So, wait 1 second. Were those things I just signed up for? So let me go back to missions and see if they freed me up from them. Oh, that was just the previous stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's showing me all the stuff that failed last time. Oh, got 10 surge points. 5. These are not affecting. This is stuff that happened in the past. It just happens that it's already in my total. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. And yeah, okay. See what's going on in Planetside. When I go to Planetside, it's like going into the land of make-believe. And, you know, going to Hazen. Got where they mine all the Hazen sauce that we use in our Asian food. Need that Hazen sauce is where they get it, is from the land of Hazen. I mean, that's what the aroma is in the air as you're going through Hazen. Is the aroma of Hazen sauce. That's it. And I call amateurish. I call it amateurish because it's just stupid. And we're the VS. We're basically the introverts that wear spandex, and we're into alien technology. So we have the best dildos. So when we masturbate, we use the best masturbators. So and our maxes are transgender because they wear high-heeled shoes and they fairly large, and like nobody can be that large unless they're transgendered. So okay. Let me see. So I'm going to have to pick a social group here. Let's see, I'm going to hang out with. I don't have my audio turned on, so as they talk to me, it's like, what? Am I hearing something? It's not there. I like the wet pea guys, but they're not on. We got these. That's not wet pea. Royal Green Noir. I might fly with the noir guys because I'm into film noir. You know, it just means black. That's all it means, doesn't it? Okay, where are these guys hanging out? Do they have an objective? I don't think they have an objective. I don't see it. Oh, I see it's over there. They're at stockpile. Are they anywhere else on the map? No, they're at stockpile, so I think I'll go ahead and hang out there. Try to see if we can get the next base over. What I like to do is I like to do what the what AT&T does, and it works really well. And that is, you take the next base over, you get a vehicle and you put it at the next base over, or at least one of the bases. There isn't a whole lot of bases on Hazen that you can go to where you can get access to the vehicle terminal outside of the sea, so it would be here that I would have to go. And so what I'll probably do is I'll go up here, get on that, and spawn a vehicle. Now my enemies watch what I'm doing right now. They're probably going to go over there and stop me, but I'm going to do it anyhow, whether I succeed or not. So that's what we do. You know, I might use this drop pod thing that they've got a thing up. So if they're still in their thing. Let's see. They might still be flying around. Maybe they're here. And they're not in the air yet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're in the Liberator. What's going on down there, guys? I think I'll just go ahead and do what I was going to do. I just saw there was a lot of them that had looked like they were in a galaxy, and I thought I could take part in that. They're not in a galaxy now, I guess. They were in a galaxy. Oh, you know what? I need to screw this. I set this guy up for hunter, and he needs to be stalking. Okay, there we go. Now it's correct. And I'm just going to go out and fly out to the side. So you know, if you're trying to figure out what the secret of my success is, if there is a success to any of this, it's that I basically just go inside enemy territory, pop out a Sunday, and then I try to encourage people from my team to do the same, but they may not do it. See if there's anybody here now. Hack it. And then I have to figure out where I'm going to take it to. I think I'm just going to leave it here. So Sunderer, I'm going to pop it out. And I just leave it somewhere in here so that they can go and get vehicles too if they need it. Preferably some place that's not on the path. Someplace that's off the path. Like over here off to the side. And if it gets destroyed, then I'll know just to turn off my broadcast, because it's just too, you just can't handle getting yeah, I can't handle that if that's the way people want to play the game, is to find and thwart my plans. But I would just give them a little bit of heads up, just make it a little challenging, so that maybe other people will also do the same thing, because it gives you options, you know. And the more you know, the more options you have, the more fun it is, because then you go, oh wow, that was my idea. That one, what he did there is like an idea that something I started doing that now people are starting to do more of it, you know. You get a feeling, it's a kind of a way of it's kind of like what do they say? I don't know. Cloning, or what is it? Repetition is a form of flattery or something. So it's like it's one thing you notice about open source projects, is that somebody will come up with some great idea, and then there'll be like 20 other people to replicate it. But the reason why they're replicating it is that some people don't like it the way they did it, and they do something different, or they just want to learn how to program, and so they make these clones, and it's just kind of like saying, hey, thank you for that thing, I made one too, you know. So okay. So I'll just let my guys know. I have a Sunday at a base inside enemy territory. Near an available terminal converted terminal. I guess it's still there. I guess I could see. It says it's still there. I mean that it should show up if I go to spawn. Yeah, it's way the heck inside. It's way over there. So no wonder. Be heavy, just for fun of it. Get a lasher, some concussion grenades. I have no clue where these guys are. I guess that makes it fun. I usually like to throw up motion beacon, but people don't like motion beacons for some reason. I guess because you know exactly where the enemy is. How's it going? Yeah, it looks like Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Nobody gonna revive him? Poor old guy. I guess I should be medic. It's not one of the missions, I know. I think I'll do that next spawn. Okay. It's like there's something. Let's see. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to spawn and I'm going to gonna do an ambush or jump jetting thing here. I'll go up here and spawn there, and then I could ambush or jump jet all the way to Fort Drexler, maybe. Well, they're doing that Johan Cave thing. So I'll go light assault. So I set my sights on Drexler. Drexler is a really good idea because it's a 3 CP objective. Let's see, where is it? It's that way. So I love it in Butcher jump jets because it's like really super easy to take bases at a base. They take CPs at a base. It's really easy to get from point A to point B. It's not quite as fast as a flash. Flash is faster, of course, but you can go places flashes can't really go very easily. I mean, you can probably run a flash with the right package probably up the ends of the walls. It looks like they do that at the warp gate pretty easily. But okay, it looks like there's somebody here because it's showing white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can... Oh yeah, that guy disappeared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go into one of the silos and I'm going to put up a beacon so that my team can like spawn here if they want to. So pop this sucker down, that puppy down. Yeah. That's the way you do that. Very easy. Really makes taking bases a lot easier. I mean, at least taking flags. Then I'll probably just go and spawn on my Sunday and refresh it, because it's that way I'm outside of the hex and somebody can come in and take it, and then I can take it back again. It'll take me a while to get there though. So I have to refresh my Sunday, and then I just go ahead and do it again. Let's see. So Drexler is starting to be taken, and that'll make it harder for them to take Tacken. Hurricane, Southern Depot, we should be like trying to take that. So maybe I'll do that next. So go over to, see if I can get there. Hurricane, it's right there. So I'll just go ahead and try to get to that base this time. It's a longer distance to go. And I can check to see if this one succeeded. This is kind of hard mode, I guess. I don't know. It's a stupid mode. I've got a Sunday someplace and I don't want to use it, but I'd rather just ambush or jump jet to all these flags that I could ghost cap. You know. And then that's basically it. And if you're doing this, then they're going to be going all around from base to base looking for this guy that keeps taking their bases, you know. And they're not going to find large groups. They're going to go in a large group to find one guy who's just ghost capping all these bases on foot. And remember that one of the things that I have to do for my light assault, I think I did that. I think I hooked up the light assault mission, is I have to run on foot a fair amount of times. So this will satisfy that, I guess. And so I'm running the Ambusher Jump Jet Triathlon. That's what I'm doing here. So we can get all the way over there. Ooh, look at that. These guys are already cooking. Is that the one I'm trying for? I don't think so. It's one of them. That's one of the ones they're doing, I guess. What I'm gonna do is way the heck over here. See if I can even get to it. It's Hurricane. I should know about Hurricane better. Oh, someone's already doing it. Look at that. Somebody's already on it. Go up here and see how. Yeah. Could collect a little bit on that, I guess. See if I can get up here, and I'm gonna jump, and I can't do it. I think it's jump. Okay, what is it to that's it. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. Jump. I did it. Look at that. I've never done that before. I just figured it should be possible to do it. So it's like you jump and you hit the crouch at the same time, and you get put on that ledge. I know as a drifter, that's what you do, but I didn't know you could do the two together as a jump jetter. And probably if I got over far enough, it's the windowsill that's keeping me up. I could probably get down onto the flag. Wonder if I could just a little bit more down without falling. If I'd still be on the, if I'd be able to be on the flag, that would be kind of cool. That's one of our guys. Hi. Kind of like, okay. Yeah. Is there something going on here? Is that him? We're okay. Hi. Hack gal and hack boy. Hey. Oh yeah, I don't have any ammo. So is that what he said? Oh, he wanted to be friends or something? I don't know what his light just went off. And I just say quick chat. Just say thanks. Oh my goodness. They're messing with each other. It's like, what is that about? They're just talking to each other. Hey. Feel Soleil. Okay. Huh. Yeah. We're taking it. I went to Fort Drexler and on the way, so I guess I'll do this again and see what else. See, it puts a little question mark in their head, and they're like, something's going on, something's not right about this, you know. So it looks like we got this other base that we're trying to take, and if I jump down, I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this Sunday available. Then I'm going to go down to here and work that guy. So the idea is oh, you know what? I don't want to be one of these guys doing that. I want to do my ambush or jump jet crap. For some reason, I came out as one of those. This is what I want. And the reason why is because he doesn't show up on radar, and he just hops everywhere. So it's kind of like nobody gonna mess with you because they don't even know you're there, unless they see you hopping around, and it's the only way they're gonna see you. And tanks don't want to come near guys like me because that's the reason why they put infantry proxy on tanks, is because the tanks are afraid of C4 ferries. It's like we're like their number one biggest enemy. Every guy who has a tank, it's either me or it's some NG with 4 C4s. But in any case, it's something they don't want to have anywhere near their vehicle. And tank drivers will tend to be, if they're trying to avoid C4 ferries, they will tend to be NGs so that they can throw up Spitfires. And Okay. So this, oh, that's the flag should be downstairs, I guess. It's right here. So I'll just hop over here. Hey, I wonder if I can do the same trick. Let's try it. Okay, so it's hop, crouch. Didn't work. Nope. Doesn't work up there. How about up here? Nope, doesn't work up there either. Try it again. So, hop. Maybe I can... Hey, but I can sit on the edge of that thing, even though I can't get in there. So I could hop. No, it's on the soft end of it. I can actually sit up there. So hop. Try it again. Hop. Okay. Hop. Yeah, it works. That much. That's as far as you can get with it. That isn't a whole lot. It's not probably not enough to hide from the enemy. It could be over here. If I did it over here, it'd probably be enough to hide. Another place you can hide is way up here. I think you can hide on the edge. No. I need a miner cloak. I could hide up there. But you can't. But to get up there is like very difficult. How about if I did this? Didn't work. Try it again. So. Oh, no. Didn't work. Let's see how their control is going over here. They're not doing anything. Not having much success over there, I see. Let's see. They're, okay. 112. There's an even pop type thing. The construction, I think I'll go up to Broken Vale Garrison and I'll try to get over to Epsilon. See, you can't just like sit in one spot all the time. You have to just kind of move around. Because that's what they're expecting. They're not expecting people to move around like I'm doing. And just ghost capping crap. If you don't, then they're gonna put all of their eggs in one basket. And they need to distribute too. So what you do is you just distribute yourself across the map, and you just try to take any flag that's available. Then it forces them to wear a little more thin, and then they have to have less people. I mean, that's I think the trick to winning the game is just to keep doing that. And so. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my jump jetter. I mean, not my jump jetter, but my my drifter, because I can. For one thing, it's just going to be very difficult. So I can go over here, and I don't know why I did that. What I need to do is this: get back inside of the area over here. So I'll go get my drifter. The thing I like about the drifter is I can give him all sorts of stuff. He's not going to be doing a lot of dangerous falls. I mean, he's going to hop on the pad and drift. So I'm going to drift over here, and then I'm almost there. I just have a little further to go. And if enemy sees me on the way, then hey, I know there's enemy close by, and I know they're probably got a Sunday nearby, and I can go and get it. So I'm kind of clear. I'm getting rid of that fog of war problem, that you just don't know what's going on in certain parts of the map, because I'm lone wolfing. I'm doing things that I'm going places where people don't expect to find people. You know, that's it's like your covert recon lone wolfers. You're just kind of going into places where they don't expect to find guys like me in those places. You know, that's the best approach, is to go where nobody else goes. You know, that's all for everything that I've ever done in my life. That's pretty much me to a T. Is I go places where people don't usually go, and it seems to work for me. And I'm kind of an unnatural person, but you know, that's fine for me, because I've always been of the mind of why can't we do it this way? You know, I always take that approach. You know, what's so big, and what's the big deal about KD? It just limits your choices. So why even bother being concerned about KD at all? And that's my approach, is that I kind of just tend to ask the question, why? You know, why this, why that, why that, the other thing. And I think the reason why it's been that way is that my parents didn't really have any time to answer the questions, so they just give me the TV. Yeah, that was a smart move. That what he did there. This is a smart move. The way to get. Yeah, you can learn something from everybody. You know. Some guys just got some smarts. That was really smart. I've never seen anybody do that before. But let's see, and so, and then I can come back down here. Let me go back my Sunday and see if there's see, the only reason why that guy would have been able to get that Sunday there was because of what I did, was put the Sunday. I don't think that guy brought it around. I think he actually found that I had a Sunday over here, and that I was maintaining it, and he just went over there and brought the Sunday in behind. So this guy doesn't have an invisi. It's going to be very difficult to keep that there, unless it's a yeah, he's got a deployment shield. That's, see, if you don't have any money, if you don't have any real asserts, if you're beginning your character, the best thing to do is get yourself a deployment shield, because they're fairly hard for C4 fairies to take out. They're not impossible, they're just hard. They're harder than a normal Sunday. Normal Sunday, you just throw 2 C4 on and bang it and shoot at it a few times with a rocket launcher, and that's it. It's done. But with the deployment shield, it's a bit harder, because you have to do a trick. You have to throw 2 C4 on it, then you got to shoot it with a rocket rifle like 2 or 3 or 4 times. And this guy, I can see him. He's right there. Well, you know what I'm going to do is he's just going to hop to the other side. But I have to put there's a black mark I put on my screen, and I have to put it up so that I know where the center of the screen is. So I changed to my, well, didn't want to do that. So there's the mark. And I just stick it right there. It makes it easier for me to know where the center is. It's great to do that, because then whenever you're flying in the air, you want to spot somebody. You don't have to sit there and guess where the center of the screen is. Okay, you can see like that guy right there. Yeah, that was going to happen. You need more than one Sunday. They're just doing with one Sunday. You need to have several Sundays. This one Sunday is not going to do it. Yeah. Well, you guys haven't seen The Last of Us because I know something you guys don't know. Of course, you'll probably find out if you're looking at our yeah, guys. Guys need to bring more Sundays. Note, use Invisi if you can. Put mines, yeah, put mines. Put mines and Spitfires near Sunday. Put Sunday in Rocky area. Yeah. Probably just watch my videos. They'd be better off. You put them in rocky areas so that when a harasser comes around, that it doesn't make it an easy shot for them. It's just really thinking kind of a little bit outside the box, trying to think of places where they'll be easier for it or much harder for them to I'll just give them a spawn beacon so they can know where to plant it there. And I'll say spawn beacons where you get your Sundays. So then maybe they'll see that there's a place for them to get the Sunday. Broken Veil. Do we have anything higher than they can? I may actually just go up to Broken Veil, and since that spawn beacon's over there by the available Sunday spawn, I'm gonna probably pop one out at Acan North and use my drifter capabilities to take the bases. So that may be my next choice. So I need to go as an infiltrator, and I go down here and get on. There's a jump pad up here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see, that's right. Oh, is that where I wanted to go? No, that's the wrong place. I want to go up to, anything. The north, that's right. North. Okay. Oh, this is gonna kill me. For sure. Yeah. We'll try it again. I got 9 and it's running out of my ears anyhow. So I'll try it again. Let's see. Gonna help these guys. So, let's see, that's... That was bad. Could have done it easier. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that was awful. Oh, man. I was dying. I was just like, I'm going to get this guy with a knife. Oh, that was a great idea. Oh. Sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself and go, what the fuck? It's like I just combined the advice of a movie. What was it? Risky Business. Sometimes you just gotta say in life, what the fuck? You know? Go, what the fuck? Oh. Ah. I did that wrong, too. Yeah, you dead now. I like that one. You did now. Okay. Sometimes I'm pretty easygoing. Some days I'm just like, you know, I'm just like Lisa Pomegranate. You know, she's cute. She's cute. She's like, if I'd have it any other way, I wouldn't want to be cute like that. I got a potty mouth, you know, and you know, just she's great. Since my mic doesn't work, I'm probably not ever gonna hear her, but I remember how she talks. So it's just that social intercourse. You know, I prefer if I could sexual intercourse, but social intercourse just doesn't. It just doesn't interest me, and it's distracting. So while I'm talking here, I don't like to talk to someone else. I'd rather just, for me, just to hear my voice. I'm like somebody who's autistic and doesn't like to be hugged. There are a lot of autistic people who just will not let themselves be hugged, but they wouldn't have a problem hugging themselves. You know, like Rand and whatever, in that movie, you know, with Claire Danes playing Brandon, when she makes the hugging machine. I can identify with that. That's kind of, I'd rather talk, but talking to someone, I can handle that bit by myself. So I can handle both ends of the conversation. If there is going to be somebody, you know, because when I talk to people and they think I get something instantly, I don't really get it, you know, and it'll take me days to get it. So if I'm going to have an interaction, it'll probably be with myself, talking to myself, because that, for me, that's a bit more effective. If there's comments in there, somebody has some shallow perception, I don't want to hear that. So it's kind of like, if you feel like you could answer, it, then that's great, but I need some time to learn, so I'm probably not going to pick it up instantly, but somehow I might get there. I might get to the point, or you might consider what I have to say, because you are watching, you know. are you not? If you're not, then nobody's watching. But how would you know if nobody's going to watch? How? I mean, it's... And, I mean, to some degree, there are people watching, you just don't know it. I mean, people just don't want to know that somebody might be watching. And, yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I was hovering around those guys and they didn't even see me. Well, that's the thing about this, this infravision, is you can see the enemy. I mean, it doesn't even make sense that it's infrared at all. There's no infrared about this. All it means is it just darkens everything else, and you can see enemy and vehicles like super easy. So, I would call it enemy vision, because that's really what it is. It's just it's kind of like that. And the thing that's kind of scary is that in the future they will be using artificial intelligence to do this, and there will be policemen going around, and all they'll see are the people that look like threats, you know. And they'll be able to see through walls where there might be threats, using cameras that are already in the buildings to correlate with what they're seeing on their vision pack. And it's like they would be able to like look through the building just like they did in the movies. Like the reason why they do that in the movies is they figure, well, we have access to the blueprints. And since you have access to the blueprints, that's an air vehicle, I think, going around there. So I can stand here for a while. So what's this? Why am I... Oh, there's 17 minutes left on the clock. Well, there's nothing I could really do that would improve this game. You know, and, I mean, the only thing we could do, if we could, is good for Woodman. Oh, TR's win it, is going to win it? Yeah. You know what? Am I taking any of the Elysium mission crap? Oh, I'll be doing it on Esamir because that's where that is. The thing I signed up for, crystal stalking. Transport pilot. Frontline spawns. Earn Sunder spawn experience while deployed. I could do that. I mean, I'm not really doing anything like that, and I know how to do that easily. How to get all those spawns is you just put it somewhere where it doesn't belong. I mean, it's you put it. What the heck? What the heck is going on there? So. Sunder. So what you do is you take an Invisi-Sunday and you try to put it into enemy territory. And you don't have to put it all the way, you just have to put it up enough. And okay. You want to try this? Yeah, but I need to be closer than that. I need to do something that's a little more advantageous, you know. Something like this. Put something like that. Sorry. What are you doing? Who's doing that? Ouch! So, put it over here. And then you go out and you put some mines out. So you can put some mines here, boom, and pump, and pump, and pump. Put one out here. Then you do this. You need to be able to lock the Sunday, but you also need to put in all the. See, the NG that I'm running Earth right now is has got he's got the Spitfires, but he's also so I'm gonna have to switch to this. There's a guy over there. This guy's got that what is it, the thing that doesn't let you spot for like a long time. I finally do get to spot him. You have to keep spotting them over and over again. Right. There's a guy way down here. There's a guy down there. Okay. And this guy needs some help. That guy. Yeah. You just keep spotting the guys. If you can see anybody, just keep spotting them. So there's a Sunday, but I can't spot him. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put out another one of those. Since I got enough going on here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my infiltrator with proxy mines, and I'm going to put up a let's see. Okay, there we go. I'll put one of these over here, so they'll think it's over there, and then I'll put like a guy there. Get in here. May not fix the problem. He just killed his own vehicle. Yeah. This guy will probably do it. Wow. There's another guy right there. So that might have helped a little bit. I don't know. Not really. They got ours, even though. Look at that. Okay, so this is my favorite place to hang out over here at the X tab. Well, there's only 6 minutes to go. So I might use that. Yeah, infiltrator's fine. So go over here. I think what I'll do is I'll respawn someplace else as an ant. And go deal with air vehicles. So. There's Nasons. Bravada's got to be dealing with them right now. Let's see. Okay, there's vehicles terminal over there. There's a place there, and look at that. Something that needs a little bit of attention. I got nanites running out my ears. Let's take care of that. So I'll go right there. And see, we go over here. And we take care of that. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Okay. That was fun. Get the combat medic out. And take care of that. Nice, that's fine. And then we can like is our 2C4 guy go up here and take care of this. That's gone. Maybe we should also get rid of the that thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. Jump over the side. Come over. Take care of that and this. Here we go. Huh. So much for that. They only had one flag. They needed 3. Okay. Maybe that was all he was trying to do, is just hold one flag so that we couldn't get the rest. Now, if he takes that flag, then I'll have a C4 right there. Let's see if we can use that. I don't think he's going to do anything because there's no time left in the game. So this is how you let everybody know. It's game over. Good game. Okay. Hey. All right. Ooh. Ah. Got a split peak. Mm-hmm. Where is it? There it is. Mm-hmm. Especially since I figured out that you can take that I can take Michaela by as a light assault really easily. I can go as a regular light assault. Watch this. This is really cool. I go out here and I jump up here and I go to this jump pad that's out here. Now I'm sure somebody could fly to this and do the same thing, but it's more fun when you can jump, when you can slingshot to it. At least for me, that's the case. So there we go. And I'm almost there. Just drop down into it. And I'll be on the flag in a sec. I might get it. Depends on how fast the enemy is to get in ours. The adjoining base for ours. We'll just come down here and take it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now I'll just go and spawn back in our base so I'm outside of the hex. Go back to split peak. There. And then I'll probably go up to the east hills. Maybe. Up there. Or maybe I'll just sit back and wait for them to come to me. And they can take the Michaelas again, and or they can have their choice. They can take split peak, and I'll take it back, and we'll just have some fun just taking CPs from each other over and over and over again. And that's how you make a lot of the certs, is just taking bases, taking control points over and over and over and over again. It's a fairly you will find friends getting on kind of a voice over IP thing like the Sony PlayStation network, and they'll be on different ends of the team, and you'll see them. they'll go to a control point, and one will take it, and then the other one will take it, and then the other one, and they'll do this, and it's a way of sorting up. But the Daybreak guys will probably find out if that's going on, but it's not like they would really care. It's only when somebody catches them doing it, and then they're like, "Oh crap, somebody's been sitting here." It's what's called, I think they call it buffing or something. It's there's some name for it, and yeah, and I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm taking advantage. I am doing a cheat, but I'm taking advantage of something that already exists in the game that Daybreak's not going to not even manage. And I've even sent them message through Reddit giving them a mathematical explanation of how they could fix this on their game. It's very simple. You just use a dot product. You determine if somebody is turned the wrong direction as they're going on a jump pad. If they're using their jump jets and they're turned the wrong direction, if they're not going forward and they're turned to the side and they're using their jump jets, then their jump jets should fail. So you basically just do a dot product to determine how they're oriented with respect to the jump pads. If they're going in the direction of the jump, then you know it's true because the dot product will be either positive 1 or it'll be 0. But if it's somewhere in between, I think that's the case. No, if it's orthogonal, if it's a 90-degree angle, like I don't know what the value is. It's probably 1. It'll probably be 1. You could do a sine wave for me. You just say, I don't know, something like that. You do a dot product. That's how you do it, and it has some certain value. You just determine what the value is whenever it's not forward, whenever it's to a right angle, and then you just say, well, then the jump jets won't work. But this is only the case when you hit a jump pad, and when the fall buff is on from the jump pad, then you say if this dot product is this and you're using your jump jetters, then the jump jetters won't work while you're doing that, and so you fall. Of course, but you're going through a trajectory anyhow, so it wouldn't even affect that. It's only going to affect it if you're going forward. And so, in which case you're not able to hijack, you're not able to slingshot. So they have the answer, and I gave it to them clearly and made it really clear to them on how to implement it. And if their coders can't do this, then you know that they don't have a fucking clue. Okay, so that's I'm a coder and I know how to fix it. And their coders can't figure this out. They should probably hire me to code this for them. I would be taking all the money I'd be throwing at low-income housing because because of my trust, I can't do that. I can't take the money in and be gainfully employed. So it's just a requirement for the trust that I'm getting my money from. But they need to talk to somebody like me because I have solutions to problems that they're I got solutions to a lot of problems. It's just that the world is not going to ask me for help, and so what? I've also came to the realization today that it says God is the Word and the Word was God and it was with God. If you feel like God's not there, then you probably don't have His Word in you. So it's probably the case that God is with you as long as your Word is with you. As long as you're pondering His Word, He's with you. So God's in you if you've got His Word. See? So if you've got some stuff from the Bible and you're thinking about it, and you're saying, well, what would God do kind of thing? What would Jesus do kind of? Then you have God with you, in a sense. And so I think that's what the idea really is that if you're using His Word, then God's with you. If you're not using His Word, then He isn't with you. If you're not doing it right, I mean, you could still have it and then not be following it, and that's not the same thing. But that you're following it, you know, that you're I guess the words would be like little unit vectors, some more in the direction, some kind of in some area of the direction. And so I guess if you have a certain amount of those words that you're using, you're kind of on the right track. But if you're not really using them, if you're not doing something positive, then you're really not going in that direction, you know. And so there's some that you may not be able to do, there's some you can do, and they're all kind of pointing you off in that direction. That's my hope, is what would work. Um, but I think the idea is that only one person could have done it perfect, and that was the one who God pretty much led him through the whole thing. So that's the only way that you could satisfy God, is if God led you, kind of handheld you through the whole process, and then in certain places say, okay, this is what you got to do, and then like do it spot on, but being led a lot of the, and then given like a lot of knowledge because Jesus had it. There's no way anybody could know all the stuff that he knew, and you know that he was talking to rabbis and they would be talking to him because he had authority, you know. So there's just like no way that anybody could do that. That's basically what it's saying, is that nobody can really satisfy God like God can satisfy God. And so that's pretty much true for everybody, is that if you ever try to like get people to do stuff for you to satisfy you, you find that they just can't do it, because you're the only person that knows how to satisfy yourself. And so all you can do is you can just be forgiving. You know, you can just forgive others, because there's nobody who's going to be able to do it perfect. And I think that's the idea, is that God knows that you're not going to be able to do it perfect. But if you expect other people to do it perfect, and God's not holding your hand through the whole, I mean, not holding their hand through the entire process, they're not going to do it perfect. You know, they might be able to, God might be able to get them to do it perfect, but the thing is that you've got, your expectations are way too high. You know, that people are not going to be able to do it to your expectations. And I'm learning that, you know, I'm learning that you can't expect people to be like you. And that saving face and all that stuff is you trying to satisfy people as much as possible, whenever there's just no way you're ever going to do it. And at the same time, you're kind of being untrue to yourself as a result. So I'm going to go over there, and I talked all of this. I'm going to go over there and see if I can take another one of these things. So there's like, they're like here, and they're going to be taking these. I guess there's some of them out there. I hear them, but there's a number of them outside there. So I go, and then I go over here. And when I do this evangelistic crap, the stuff that I'm telling you is just coming out of my hat. It's coming out of my ass. It's coming out someplace. It's coming out some orifice. Either actual or virtual, you know. Somewhere it's coming from, and I can't describe, you know. My opinions these days are kind of like, think about it a little bit more and then say it. But don't think too much, you know. So I'll just say it, and then people can either take it or leave it. And I could take it or leave it, and I was just like, you know, this sounded kind of cool at the time, so I'll just say it, you know. If you put too much into it, let me see. Are they over there trying to take that? Yeah. Okay. So I just sit here and wait. Yeah, they got some guys that are fighting it. They'll probably turn it the opposite direction. Then maybe I get it. We can see if there's anybody. Yeah, there's two people here. They'll probably come up and get me. They say there's somebody here. He's obviously on the flag. So that's a reasonable expectation. Not everybody uses the big mini map. Sometimes they just use the small, so they don't ever see that there's like another guy there. But they could kill me and I could just come back again. I'd be out of the hex and they say, oh, he's outside the hex. So they go off and get their vehicle and get ready to go. Then all of a sudden I come back into the hex and then they're like, oh crap, you got to get back up to the flag. So like somebody just landed in my right side there. I'm just looking to see. Somebody going to take Silver Valley. This is NC. TR is over here. Trying to take Lith Corp. There's NC's not even trying to take Raven's Landing. And was it? We're trying to take the Ascent. And there's one NC covering that. Or is that right? No, that's the that's NC. There's a lot of NC guys there, and there's one white, the TR guy, because the pie chart doesn't use my color scheme. Got a lot of our guys at Lith Corp. A lot of guys at Chimney Rock. Oh, you go ahead and kill me. I'll just let you. There you go. So one of the War Pigs guys. I call them warped pigs because you need to have something bad you could say about the other team. Some little slur on their name. Like I call X-Law, I call them X-Lax, and I call the War Pigs warped pigs. AT&T could probably just be called the Ma Bells. We call them the Ma Bells. They wouldn't even get that one, but you just I call the TR the dumb blondes of Planetside because they zerg. They got big guns and they zerg everywhere. Big guns, like big tits. I don't know. I just thought of that just now. I was just like, whoa, yeah, big guns, big tits, big guns. So they I don't know. and the VS are kind of the disco. They're like the disco dancers, the introverted disco dancers, and the NC are like they're the Americans, but they're more kind of like, give me my paycheck. I got to get out of here. I don't really care about your business. I got to get in, get out. They're the, I guess they call them. There's a name for them, mercenary or something. It's hired help. I came up with the realization today that. Since we're $20 trillion in debt, there's this term that we used to associate with black people, and I think we're never going to get rid of it. We're never going to get rid of this term. Whoa.